Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. And we are here tonight with our second matchup of the night. We're going to take it to the Prospect League, Hypernova versus the Wyverns. So this is a big matchup, and we're ready to see what's going to go down because Hypernova is coming off a 3-0 season so far, so they're undefeated. Wyverns has only taken one loss, so they're a heavy hitter from the beginning. Anybody who doesn't know, my name's Psychonautic. I'll be casting for you tonight, and I will be joined in the booth by somebody who's fairly new, I think, to the media team. Goes by the name of Squirrel. How you doing, Squirrel?
I'm doing great. Super excited to be here with the chance to cast this Prospect League game.
Excited to have you here. So, Squirrel, do you play in Nemesis?
I do. I'm a rival league player for the Pineapples.
Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, Pineapples. I see it in your name. Duh. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. So Prospect. Do you know anything about Prospect? Do you know any of the names that we're seeing?
I know C Money. Talked to C Money quite a lot, and I've heard a lot about the Wyverns as an org. So, if what I've heard is true, they should be popping off here tonight.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how things go down. Seeing a couple of the names that I recognize from Prospect last season, excuse me, Blazing Dragon and Regret. These two guys are cracked. And they play really well together. I know for a fact. I've played with them. I've seen them play. It's just, it's insane. C Money is definitely a solid player that I've seen pull off some really good stuff. So I'm interested in seeing all three of those guys really pull it out tonight.
Oh, for sure. Blazing Dragon is also a name that I've heard around. I've never seen him play personally, but I hope he can live up to the hype. He does seem like he has the potential to pop off at any point in time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Honestly, if I had to name two people to watch, it'd be Blazing Dragon or Regret. Watch those two dudes because they're about to make magic happen in front of your eyes. I haven't Slack and Wrestling Roots. I haven't seen them play yet, so I don't know exactly what's going on with them. So we're definitely going to see how that goes here in a minute as all the players are joining up, and we're about to get into our first kickoff, game 2 of the night. C Money is going to find it, but it's going to get cleared away. Wrestling Roots is going to take it up the wall and try to make something happen. He goes off of the ceiling. He gets a touch. Regrets there to make the save. C Money comes in from the backfield and sends it in front of the net. That is a dangerous ball, and Wrestling Roots is there and makes a good shot, but it unfortunately hits the crossbar. Regret's going to give it to Blazing, and Blazing is going to come off the wall and try to find a second touch. He does find it, but Wrestling Roots is able to clear it from the back wall. Slack is going to put it on net, but Regret's there. Regret gets a weird touch, but gets the demo on C Money. Blazing's going to find it, get it past two defenders, send it up the wall and try to make something happen with it. He's following it. He gets another touch. Wrestling Roots is there, though, to knock it up, and Slack is there to make a big clear on an empty net.
Yeah, you see that Hypernova just completely overcommitted with their third man, and Slack just had to beat one, and that's what he did. Just putting it on target to the open net.
And Wyverns are going to go up 1-0 in this game with 4 minutes left. You know they're happy to see that. C Money is going to put it on net, but Regret's there to save it away. Wrestling Roots is going to keep the pressure up for his team as Blazing is going to get it away, but Slack puts it on net, and LTN God, Looting God maybe? I'm not sure what he's trying to say with his name there. LTNG God makes the save and then gets a demo. Wrestling Roots.
Lightning, maybe?
Oh, Lightning God, yeah. I bet that's probably it, Lightning God. He's got Pepe, like a clown Pepe as his profile picture, so that's pretty awesome. But, so Lightning God, we're just going to go with that because it's easier than LTNG God, is going to put it on net. Wrestling Roots is going to find it, and try and get it out, but C Money is the one that gets the big clear off of a Regret, is able to put a boomer on the backboard, and he goes for the double, and he gets the double.
Great mechanical play here by Regret. Opened up by this demo that happened earlier. Gave him all the space in the world, and he just had to put it in.
And he's going to put it in. You can bet that Regret is going to make those conversions. He's going to tie the game up for his team 1-1 with 3 minutes left on the clock. The ball's going to fall dangerously in front of their net, and Slack is there, and he's able to put it in.
Yeah, Hypernova just put in an awkward spot there by that ceiling bounce. Then the passing play comes up, and Slack puts it in.
Good play coming out there from the Wyverns, putting themselves up 2-1 in the game. Wrestling Roots is going to find it in the midfield off of the sidewall, gets a touch and sends it, and Slack finds the 50. Regrets there, able to clear away a dangerous ball, but C Money is going to keep the pressure. Blazing Dragon, he's going to try and clear it out, but Slack finds it in the midfield and sends it back. Lightning God sends it over to Regret. Regret gets the touch but can't follow it as C Money's going to clear it. Lightning God trying to make something happen, but Slack's going to find it in the midfield and send it back. Regret and Blazing Dragon with a bit of a double commit coming out right there, but it's okay as the ball doesn't get converted. It's going to be floating in the midfield. Regret's going to come and find it and stick it center. Blazing Dragon tries to take a shot on net, but it goes wide. Wrestling Root's going to slow it down a little bit, get it past one defender, but Regret is able to block him, sends it to Slack, who puts it in the midfield, finds a second touch to the corner, and that's a dangerous ball, but Lightning God is able to get there and clear it. As the ball goes in front of the net again, Slack finds it to keep the pressure. Lightning God clears it to the corner, but Wrestling Roots comes in, sends it down. Regret is not able to get it past C Money, as C Money's going to 50 with Blaze. Blazing Dragon is going to win the 50, but it's going to send over to Slack as the ball seems to kind of just be floating in the center. Is there something, Squirrel, that you think Hypernova needs to do to get this going in their favor?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is clear it to a teammate. Someone that has boost, that can follow the touch up to really relieve that pressure. But I also think that the Wyverns are doing a great job just keeping it in the corner, looking like Cloud9 from season 5 and 6, just playing that corner ball really well.
This Blazing Dragon is going to try and get something going, but it gets blocked away. Regret finds it in the corner and comes off the ceiling, tries to get in front of the ball, but can't. Slack's going to 50 with Blazing in the corner. Blazing's going to come off and send it over, but Lightning God is just a little bit too low. Regret tries to keep the pressure up for his team, but C Money's going to clear it out. Blazing Dragon finds it in the center. Regret is up, and he's known to hit these, and he does.
Another great shot coming out here from Regret. And it seems like the Wyverns just don't have anyone guarding that backboard. So that was a free roll up and an easy shot there for Regret.
Easy shot. All day, he's going to clap them as we're going to get in. And he's going to tie up the score for his team, 2-2. Regret is the only Hypernova person in this match with a goal. Hopefully, he can make something happen for his team to take the W. As the ball is sitting in the midfield, C Money with a little bit of a miss. Slack comes in, puts it off the backboard. Wrestling Roots tries to get it on net, but it just goes wide. Lightning God's going to 50 with C Money. Slack's going to try and keep the pressure up, but Blazing Dragon is able to 50. Dangerous ball, but Regret sends it away, and it's going to fall down, and we're going to go to overtime for game 1. Now, where are we sitting at, Squirrel? What are you seeing that's going down? You're a rival player, so you're definitely more knowledgeable than I am.
Well, I'm just sitting here looking at the shots that the Wyverns have versus Hypernova, and you would think that just based off the shot differential that the Wyverns would be killing it, but Hypernova putting up a strong defensive effort here.
Hypernova coming in with 5 saves. So they're definitely on point defensively this match as Regret comes in and tries to end this, but it goes off the top crossbar. Blazing Dragon's going to find it in his defensive zone and get an awkward touch on it. Regret's going to come in, send it, but it gets blocked in the midfield. See Money trying to find a redirect, but can't find it. Lightning God's going to get it past the defenders and send it. He's going to try and get a second touch and make something happen for his team, but he goes flying off to the side. Wrestling Roots, 50's in the midfield. Slack finds it. Wrestling Roots is going to pop it up, but he can't make anything happen. Regret gets the touch, but he gets dunked by C Money, but Blazing Dragon's able to make the save. Lightning God, he's there. Sends it down, but that is a dangerous ball, and it's unfortunately going to go in, giving Wyverns game 1.
The constant pressure put up by the Wyverns here, and the defense of the Hypernova just ended up cracking.
Definitely did a good job. They put on a lot of pressure, Hypernova almost able to bring it back, but just it looked like Hypernova just plays a little bit too forward sometimes.
Definitely, and really surprising that the Wyverns won that with only having one save to Hypernova's 7 shots. Maybe it's a shooting accuracy thing for Hypernova.
Must be, yeah, because that is kind of awkward to see the winning team with only one save, especially when the other team had
More
6 saves. That's a lot of saves to see in a game, in my opinion. But I mean, Wyverns were able to pull out, 10 shots. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, Hypernova, it seemed like they played a more complete game. It's just the shooting accuracy really bit them in the butt there. Wyverns, absolute high pressure offense here. Hopefully we can see that carry into game 2.
High pressure offense. They had an assist for every goal. The Wyverns had an assist for every goal that they scored. So they're out here making the passing plays. They're making teamwork work for them.
Yeah, they're definitely following up each other's touches very well, and that's something that we see a little bit more in the prospect league compared to the novice league. The level of plays completely different.
I agree, and we're getting into game 2, and I think that I saw that Hypernova is looking to go with a sub right now. I didn't look at the pings, so I didn't know. Maybe one of Hypernova's teams was having some lag issues, or they're just not feeling it right now. But yeah, we're seeing Lightning God come in, go out, and extra Taffy come in for Hypernova. So let's see how this changes things for them in game 2 as we get into the kickoff. The ball is going to go into Hypernova's territory as Blazing Dragon's going to try and make something happen out of the corner. But Slack's going to keep the pressure up. Regret is there and makes an amazing save, but the ball is dangerous. And Regret's able to clear it out. See Money with a pinch, but it goes towards his own net. Regret with the touch. Taffy goes up. Blazing Dragon trying to play it slow, but it makes an unfortunate mechanical error, and Wrestling Roots is able to get it past him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here from Blazing Dragon. Just misread the speed of that ball, and Wrestling just walks it in.
Easy goal for Wrestling right there. You hate to see those sort of mechanical errors come out, but being in Prospect, that's still 2 leagues down from Titan. So even though these guys are definitely better than me, they're still kind of they miss a lot of things. As we see Regret come in and take an easy shot.
72 mile per hour banger off the pass from Blazing Dragon here. Too fast for Wrestling to react. It was just an absolute steamer of the goal.
And not for not trying. You see him go up, but he just barely can't get to it. Wrestling Roots going to 50 in the midfield, though. As extra Taffy's going to send it over. Regret is there, but it gets blocked. Slack going to find the 50 and beat. And he's going to try and get a second touch, but it gets touched by his teammate. Regret is able to find it. And that's a dangerous ball as it guillotines down from the top corner. C Money is able to keep the pressure up for his team, and Slack is there, able to put it in.
The demo combined with an awkward guillotine down leaves the net wide open for Slack. And as we saw last game, he hits those.
And sometimes you got to be ready for the ball to just do, wild and crazy things. You never know what it's going to do sometimes. This Blazing Dragon tries to come off the ceiling, but he's unable to. And I'm sorry if any of my casting right now is a little bit laggy because I'm getting some latency issues. But Extra Taffy is going to come in from the midfield and he's going to put it towards the net. And it's there. And Regret is there, but he just barely misses it. His Wrestling Roots is going to be able to clear it away. Blazing Dragon's going to keep the pressure up for his team, though, as he sends it to the side. We see Regret growing for it, and he's only able to get it to the side, but Slack is able to find a big clear to break that up. Blazing Dragon's going to try and start it, and he puts a banger on net, but it looked like it was going to hit the crossbar, but it gets knocked away anyways. Slack's able to find it in the midfield, trying to get something going for his team, but Regret finds the 50 and it pinches up. Blazing Dragon's able to get the touch and send it down. Wrestling Roots gets it past Blazing. He's going to slow it way, way down, but Regret is not fooled. He comes in. Extra Taffy almost is able to get the double, but he can't. Regret and Blazing Dragon both taking shots, but they both go wide. It's unfortunate. You hate to see the triple miss like that, as Extra Taffy's going to find it in the center field. Regret's going to take it up. Oh, as he does some fancy footwork, but he leaves it for Blazing. Doesn't look like Blazing was ready for it. Extra Taffy is going to find it off the sidewall, try and make something happen here, but Slack is going to clear it with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Hypernova is down by 1 in game 2. We're seeing a repeat of what happened last time. Is there anything that they can do, Squirrel?
Once again, it's shooting accuracy. Wyverns has yet to record a save on any of Hypernova's 3 shots. So that just goes to show you that the crossbar definitely working in favor of the Wyverns.
Yeah, hopefully they can Hypernova can pick up their accuracy, as Wrestling is able to clear it to the side. Extra Taffy is going to keep the pressure up, though. Slack is able to find a good touch and get it clear. A bit of a double commit coming out from Hypernova, but they're okay. This Extra Taffy is going to find it and send it. He's going to maybe try and get a second touch, but he doesn't. He turns off of it. Instead, Regret finds it in the midfield and keeps the pressure. Blazing is there, finds it off the backboard. Can somebody? No, they can't. Slack is going to clear it, and he finds the second touch to get it past the defender. Regret is going to clear it to the midfield. Blazing Dragon is up, but he misses his touch, unfortunately. Bit of a double commit coming out from Wyverns, but they're going to be okay. Extra Taffy gets dunked by Slack. Blazing Dragon in the midfield tries to get it past, but Wrestling Roots is going to try and make something happen. He tries to flick it, but Extra Taffy is able to stop it. Slack keeping the pressure. Extra Taffy is going to send it over 1. See Money in the midfield. Says, no, sir, we're going to keep the pressure. Blazing Dragon, he can't, as it gets hit past him. Regret finds it, and he's going for the style. Can he make something happen? He cannot, as Wrestling Roots is going to knock it away. Blazing Dragon is going to send it to the corner and try and make something happen. Gets an awkward touch on it. Wrestling is going to wait for it, take control, send it up the wall, but Extra Taffy gets a good 50. See Money is able to back it up, but Regret finds it in the center.
A great, I guess, 50-50 pass from Taffy, and easy ball, only one to beat, and he does it. Regret trying to carry his team to a win here in game 2.
Trying really hard, putting the team on his back. And I'll tell you what, that is really unfortunate. God.
You absolutely hate to see that if you're a Hypernova fan. Taffy just misses the kickoff, and Wrestling, another really easy goal just given to him.
Ouch. Like you said, and I'll say it again, you hate to see that type of goal come out. But that's going to put Wyverns up by 1 with only 20 seconds left on the clock. Hypernova is going to have to really make something happen to not be down 2-0 in the series. Extra Taffy is going to try and flick it past C-Money, but he can't. Regret is able to find it. Sends it to... This might be what they need, but no, Wrestling Roots is able to knock it down with some good defense. Blazing Dragon sends it back, tries to get to it, but he can't. His Slack is going to send it away. The ball is floating. Can they do something? Regret is able, almost able to keep it, but he can't, and it falls. Wyverns are going to take game 2 in the series.
And if you're Hypernova, you have to ask yourself, is subbing Taffy in for Lightning Odd worth it? We thought Taffy would come out here and be hot, but he's pulling up the bottom of the scoreboard.
That might be true. Um, I think Lightning God might have also been at the bottom of the scoreboard, but maybe he did perform a little bit better than the extra Taffy. So, maybe we'll see another sub come out in the next game coming up here. But Wyverns just playing their hearts out, giving a good performance, keeping up the offensive pressure and not cracking on defense. Got to give it to them.
For sure. They're definitely playing a solid game, even though Hypernova is missing a lot of their shots. The Wyverns are definitely counterattacking and capitalizing on those mistakes.
And that's really sometimes all you need when you have a super aggressive, offensively aggressive team. Sometimes you just got to let them be aggressive and then take advantage of the counterattacks.
So how many saves do you think Wyverns are going to get this time? I think they've gotten one in games 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think we might be seeing a repeat of that as well. And yeah, just definitely hope that we hope that we see Hypernova pick up their accuracy because they've been getting robbed by the crossbar and the post. But we're gonna get into this game 3 where hopefully Hypernova can pick it up and not get swept. We don't want sweeps on the we narrowly avoided a sweep in the last game in the last match, and we're gonna hopefully avoid a sweep here tonight. And Hypernova is gonna pick it up and be able to pull this one out. But either way,
we need content.
we need content. And Regret is going to find a good save right there as Wrestling Roots tries to put it on net. Slack's going to keep the pressure up, but Blazing Dragon's able to send it away. Wrestling Roots is going to find it again. Send it over to C Money. C Money tries, but can't find the touch. Extra Taffy's going to maybe pop off, but sends it down, but it gets blocked away by Slack. Wrestling Roots finds it, knocks it, sends it to the corner, but Regret's there to keep the pressure. C Money says, no, sir. I'm going to keep it out, but it's a bit of a double commit coming out from him and Slack there. Extra Taffy tries to Justin it off of the backboard, but can't, and that's unfortunately an empty net.
And that's just in. Awkward clear by Taffy leaves Regret out of position, and then Wrestling just hits another open net.
And I think we've seen it in every single game tonight that Hypernova has given away one of those goals like that.
Definitely. They're just overcommitting on offense, not leaving their third man back far enough. Really underestimating how hard the Wyverns can hit this ball.
As Wyverns is going to try and make something happen right again, but Extra Taffy's going to take it and gets 50'd by Wrestling Roots. Regret is going to go ahead and send it away with a big clear. Slack tries to stop it, but Regret brings it back and gets cleared away. Extra Taffy is going to give it to his friend Blazing. Blazing is going to send it center. Regret is there with almost an amazing play coming out from Hypernova, but just barely misses. Extra Taffy is going to slow it down. Flicks one. Almost gets it past, but C Money says, no, sir. Knocks it down in the midfield. Blazing Dragon sends it over. Extra Taffy off of the wall. Sends it straight to Slack. Slack sends it down. Regret's there. Puts a big boomer. Extra's going to find it in his defensive, but a little bit of a mechanical issue coming out right there. There's Wrestling Roots. Blazing Dragon's going to try and find a double, but can't find it. Regret is there, puts it on net, but C Money is able to make the save. Slack is going to try and pop it, puts it up, gets it out of the dangerous territory. C Money is going to go ahead and get it past one. Wrestling Roots is there to knock it off the side. C Money again, but it gets knocked away by Extra Taffy. So Extra Taffy is going to try and slow it down, gets it past one defender, flicks it, but Wrestling Roots is ready. Puts it against the wall, comes off, gets another touch on it, but Blazing Dragons is able to pop it up. Can he double it? He barely just misses. Extra Taffy's going to keep the pressure and put it center. Regret is up, and he almost gets it, but Slack is able to pull out a good save as C Money comes and makes another save, but Regret is not done. He puts it on again, but Wrestling clears it. Good clear coming out from Wrestling, but Extra Taffy is able to knock it down. Wrestling is going to stick with it from the corner, and he's going to try and air dribble it. He almost gets it, but Blazing Dragon is able to knock it away. Blazing Dragon can't do anything with it, but Extra Taffy is going to take it and go ahead and send it down. With only a minute and 25 seconds left, what does Hypernova need to do? What have you been seeing so far, Squirrel?
I think Hypernova this game has done a much better job at putting target shots on goal, and they just need to do that over and over again, and eventually the Wyverns will break.
Hopefully, with only a minute left, they have enough time to be able to get some more shots on net as we see Extra Taffy come off the wall and try and make something happen, but Slack knocks it away. Wrestling Roots is going to pop it towards his own net, but C-Money is there. C-Money gets the demo on Blazing. Regret is up, and he almost gets it again, but Slack is able to get the Savior medal, giving him 3 saves this game. Wrestling Roots knocks it out. Extra Taffy tries to take advantage, but can't. Blazing Dragon trying with the patient play, but can't get it past the defender. C-Money as he makes a great save. Slack able to send it across. It's a dangerous ball, but Extra is able to clear it away. Puts it up. With the clock ticking down, 20 seconds left. And Wyverns are still up by 1 as Slack comes in and tries to put something on, but Blazing is going to clear it and send it on net. Can Wrestling stop it? He can, but it's so awkward, and Regret is there.
Definitely good pressure here by Hypernova. Just shot after shot after shot, and finally the mistouch comes out by Wrestling, and Regret there to put it in.
And we see Regret. I knew Regret was going to be coming out with big things, Even though they haven't won, they still have a chance right now. Not to take away from Blazing Dragon, who has put 6 shots on net this game. He's been putting amazing pressure, but he just hasn't been able to find the conversion. Regret is going to knock it to the ground, and we're going to go to overtime in this game 3, where Hypernova needs this win to stay in this. And if Wyverns take it, that's it. They're going to walk away with the dub for tonight. This Extra Taffy is going to find it in the midfield and send it down, but C-Money is going to get a big clear off of it. Blazing Dragon is going to try and clear it, but C-Money goes for the dunk. Can't find the can't find the goal. Extra, his Regret comes in, but it just barely goes off the top crossbar. Slack puts it on. Blazing Dragon is able to clear it. Extra Taffy puts it down. Regret tries, but it 50s and pitches out of their favor. Blazing Dragon gets it over C-Money. Extra Taffy is also able to get it past one. He's going to put it center. This is a dangerous ball, but Wrestling Roots is going to say no, sir. He's going to knock it away. Wrestling Roots is going to try and make something happen. Puts it up. Gets it past Extra. C-Money comes in but can't make anything happen. Blazing is going to clear it out. Slack looking to follow it, but Extra is going to go ahead and take it. Wrestling dunks him in the midfield. Blazing is up and finds the touch, but it's not the touch that he was wanting. Slack's going to try and slow it down, but has some mechanical issues in the corner. Regret gets 50. Extra Taffy is there to send it back to Regret. Regret sends it back to the center. Blazing Dragon puts it off the backboard, almost doubles, but can't quite get it. C-Money comes in with the pinch clear and sends it down. That was dangerous.
Very dangerous indeed, and I really think that the Wyverns need to look for a demo or something. Anything really to relieve that pressure is Hypernova just laying in shot after shot.
As we see, Extra Taffy is going to try and get something else going, but Slack going to break it up, and he's going to put it on net, but Regret's there. Big save. Straight to Extra. Extra hits it off the side, but it gets broke up. Wrestling is going to take control of it in the midfield and get a flick, and that was dangerous, but Regret was there and able to stop it. As it goes back, Blazing with a big clear, going to send it all the way to the corner. Blazing tries to 50 it pass, but he can't get it. Wrestling Roots takes control of it, gets a 50. And that's going to be it right there as Slack comes in.
Wrestling did a beautiful job to control it and win that 50-50, sending it off the backboard. Slack, so consistent of a shooter today. 50% shooting percentage there with 4 saves. Definitely, it was a 3-0 sweep, but it was definitely a lot closer than it seemed.
I definitely agree with that. Both teams played their hearts out. all the games were were
Oh, one goal
close.
games.
Yeah, and two of them, the first and the third game, both went to overtime. That one with like what, a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes of overtime. Both teams played really well. Wyvern's going to pull down the dub tonight, and we are going to. Are we going to have? I think we're going to have hopefully an interview. We were supposed to have an interview last time, but I think it got canceled. So hopefully we're gonna have an interview with the winning team here tonight with one of the Wyverns players, but I'm not sure.
I don't see anyone in here to drag, so we'll. But if you look at that, Hypernova had 15 shots. Really tested the Wyverns' defense that game, and boy, did their defense show up.
I
If
agree.
it,
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you
if
off.
they had played defense like that every game, it would have been a blowout.
Yeah, 15 shots. That's insane. Like, what team gets 15 shots on net? Holy moly! I think the Rocket League gods might have been against Hypernova just a little bit tonight,
It was definitely a 4v3 with the crossbar being the
being
fourth
the
man for
fourth
the
man.
Wyverns.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I'm still not seeing anybody to interview, so maybe we canceled all the interviews tonight. We've been kind of having a shaky time with things going on, but fear not, we're definitely going to be getting back into a game 3. So we'll probably just take a little bit of a break here, and game 3 is going to the rival league, where we're going to have a rival versus light speed. Oh, it looks like we just got Wrestling Roots in here for an interview, so. Welcome, Wrestling Roots. Congratulations on your win, sir.
Thank you.
And man, y'all played really good tonight. But I gotta ask you, was there, even though y'all swept, was there any point in time where y'all thought, oh no, this might get turned around on us?
Oh, the whole time they could have took any one of those games. They're a great team, and I know that the second time around facing these guys, whether it be later on in the season or in the finals, that this game can go either way. So looking forward to our next matchup.
I agree, man. That was a good stuff coming from both sides. Now, it looked like. So Hypernova had, Regret and Blazing Dragon, who really just dominated the whole thing. Regret really just kind of pulled out the stops, but Blazing kept him with a couple times. How do you feel about your team? Was your team pretty much, everybody was there the whole time, or do you feel like somebody kind of, lost a little bit of steam?
Oh, we slipped up several times throughout the game. Going back, certainly replay reviews later on, there were several miscommunications and defensive laps. We definitely could have played better. But overall, we came out firing on most of our cylinders, and I guess everybody should just look for us to improve as the season continues.
Strong. Hey, that sounds good. That sounds good. Squirrel, do you got anything you want to ask the man?
Yeah, so one thing we noticed during all the games is just the amount of offensive pressure that your team puts on. What's your secret? Like, how do y'all keep the pressure going?
Lots of comms. Whether or not we're giving each other shit for not challenging quick enough, or just overall making sure somebody's saying, "Hey, we're back, go, ready, go," like nonstop. It's just something's being said, whether or not it's productive or not. It sounds productive, and we're doing it. So,
Good deal.
So, on a scale from 1 to you're going to the grand finals this season, where do you feel like your team sits?
I'd have to just say, whether it be overconfident or not, we're going to the grand finals, and I would say we're going to win it. So,
That's what I like to hear.
with
That's what I
that.
like to hear. So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Wyverns going to the grand finals. They're taking the grand finals this season. Season 3 champions confirmed. You got anything else that you'd like to ask, Squirrel?
No, I think that just about does it for game 2 of the night.
Yeah,
Hopefully, game 3 can go the distance so that we can get some content. Congratulations, wrestling, on the win. Worked
Thank you.
hard, you
Thank you.
deserved it.
Most definitely. Congratulations to the Wyverns. Congratulations, wrestling. And that is, as my partner here, Squirrel here, just said, it's going to conclude us for the second match tonight. And we will be taking a short break and coming back for the third match, going to the Rival League, as I said earlier, our Rival versus Lightspeed. Both teams are 1-2 in their season, so we should be seeing a good matchup here. Pretty close game, so definitely stay tuned and hope to see y'all soon.